So that's, I mean, let's think. 2 sets of bench, basically. A superset of bench. So 2 superset of bench. Followed by cable flies, 2 pec decks, and then 1 fly. So that was what, 7 sets-ish? I can't even really remember. Just enough sets to the point where I feel like I've done enough work to stimulate growth as well as get a crazy pump. Or at least as crazy of a pump as I'm capable of getting in that specific lift. You know, those are pretty much the 2 criteria which I would judge somebody's lift off of. You know, exercise selection, to an extent, that's kind of just out of convention, you know? Like, I'll see comments on dudes' videos, that movement does not work your lats at all. But if the dude doing some kind of maybe potentially funky movement is feeling his lats just burn like they're on fire, doing something which maybe conventionally you wouldn't think would work, then guess what? Looks like he's the one stimulating his lats, and you're the one typing away, being a hater, you know? So, who's gonna make more gains? That's all I'm trying to say there. But enough chit chat. Let's actually see what kind of pump resulted from those couple sets. Fuck. So that was only like a 40-ish minute lift. Pretty quick. I mean, it doesn't take that long, especially just to hit one muscle group. I mean, that's kind of just an in and out type situation. Now, when I've got a full leg day, or sometimes arms takes a little bit just because it's 2 muscle groups. But if you're coming into the gym and you just have 1 muscle group on the agenda, it should not take that long. Oof. There we go. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, I feel pretty fucking pumped. I look pretty fucking pumped. I am pretty fucking pumped. The only thing left for me to have a successful equation is to get home. Well, no. Before I get home, stop at Cane's and get myself a Caniac. That'd be perfect. Jeez. I mean, it's not going anywhere, but you're right. The hair is kind of starting to affect the pump. I'm like blocking my traps. Let me put all this stuff behind me. There we go. Freaking nice old school, most muscular. Oh, I'm definitely coming back because the last couple days I've been kind of just fucked up sick-wise. Actually, I don't know what I think, but my body was definitely dealing with something. Some kind of, honestly, if I had to guess, probably something I picked up at the airport. But lymph nodes were they were swollen. It was not fun for me to try to get food down either. But I give it a couple more days. We'll actually be back to fully bulked, pumped up weight. Because I'm not fully carved up yet. I'm still kind of, it sounds so funny to call that in recovery. But, you know, in a bulking context, I guess I kind of am in recovery, you know? If something affects your ability to eat, that is going to completely halt any bulking gains. And it's kind of going to set you backwards. For me, and not just me, but anybody who's actually bulked seriously and eaten enough food where they gained weight consistently, you kind of have a fully gassed up weight. You have your weight where you're fully carved up. You've had a week straight of hitting your, 4.5, 5,000 calories. That's your max bulk. And if you have a day where you miss some meals, you'll drop like 2 pounds. So if you're really bulking hard, it's like a fucking legit battle. But if you're responsible, then you can get your meals in every day. And that's something I need to improve upon. The food has always been the limiting factor for me, bulk-wise. So every bulk, I do get better, but I'm still not a perfect lifter. I'm not eating every meal every day on time like I should, but I want to. So that's kind of what I'm trying to improve. But Enough pose down. Let's get in the car.